All right, hello there, welcome back to another wee bit different video. Today's video is a frustrating one because I don't know about you guys, but I'm greatly, and I mean greatly, enjoying the NBA playoffs. But there is something that's going on that is really frustrating, and that is all the injuries. 3 hours ago, Luka Doncic says his sprained right knee is not great, but it is what it is. When asked if he would be playing if this was regular season, probably not. So obviously, even if the Mavericks get past the series against the Clippers, they are going to be hindered because Luka is hindered. A sprained right knee is not something that's just, oh, whatever, play through it. You'll be fine. No, that thing is going to be bothering him, and it's definitely going to hinder his play. And it made me realize there is a lot of injuries in the NBA playoffs this year. We're going to go through it right now, team by team. Okay, let's talk about the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis just got hurt. He's out of Game 5, which is today, actually. Yeah, Game 5 is today. Kristaps Porzingis is hurt. Knicks. This was pre-playoffs, but the Knicks are 100% not healthy. They're missing Julius Randle and Bogdan Bogdanovic. Julius obviously being a massive loss, but that didn't happen in the playoffs, so life goes on. The Bucks are down Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard. Giannis was right before the playoffs, but Damian Lillard was during the playoffs. Two massive losses. Those are their best players right there. This Bucks series versus the Pacers, I think the Bucks win comfortably based off of the fact that it's 3-2 and they're without their two best players. Granted, Dame did play the first 4 games? 3 games? He played the first 3 games? I think or did he get hurt Game 4? Thought he got hurt on Game 3. Quick disclaimer. The Angels are playing right now, the Los Angeles Angels. The game is on the right of me on the tablet, so I may take glances occasionally. 2 outs, 3-2 count. I know this is a basketball video. Bases are loaded. Okay, it's fine. Focus on this. Anyway, the Bucks are greatly hindered, which is frustrating because we don't really know how good they can be in the playoffs. Granted, they're doing good right now against a Pacers team that is young. Doc Rivers is actually doing pretty well considering the circumstances. Cavaliers, Jared Allen, a rib injury. He didn't play in Game 5. Or was it 6? No, it was Game 5. Jared Allen did not play in Game 5. I can tell you right now, that is a huge loss if you don't follow the Cavaliers. He is one of their big 4, if you can call it that. But regardless, definitely an important piece to that team. They still won without him. Magic losing a starter in Gary Harris. Frustrating for them, but it's not the biggest loss, but he does provide a lot defensively. Pacers. I don't believe the Pacers are down players. Sixers, Joel Embiid is hurt. He re-injured himself Game 1 of the playoffs. Obviously extremely frustrating for the Sixers because Joel Embiid doesn't even look like, what he typically does. The Heat, Jimmy Butler's out. Terry Rozier's out. Jaime Jaquez just got hurt. Frustrating for the Heat. And every team is facing injuries, some more than others for sure, but it's been bad. The injury bug is hitting really hard right now. Going into the western side of it, Thunder are fine. Nuggets are fine, at least from what I remember. Timberwolves are fine. Clippers are down Kawhi Leonard. Now, I know a lot of people are like, Kawhi is always getting hurt. It just adds on to the stuff, though, that is affecting the what-if scenarios in the playoffs. Granted, because of the consistency in which Kawhi gets hurt in the playoffs, it's not something you can really add and be like, what if? Because this constantly happens with Kawhi. It's just unfortunate. Still a big loss, though. He tried returning for a game, just didn't work out. Ended up being out the next game. Right now, the series is tied 2-2, though. You guys will see this probably on Thursday. Could be Wednesday, but probably on Thursday. So you'll know more in depth on the outcome of this game. We just talked about it. But Luka being down is just not down as in he's out of the game, but being greatly affected by that knee sprain. That's going to affect the Mavericks against the Thunder if they get out of this Clippers series, which who knows now. Suns, they're out, no injuries there. Lakers, I don't think they would have come back in the series anyway, and there was like a 99.9% chance they weren't. But AD getting hurt, you know, in that game 5 was really frustrating. Zion getting hurt in the play-in, which we're going to call the playoffs. Zion getting hurt greatly affected that series versus the Thunder. Kings in the play-in, which was close to the playoffs, obviously losing Malik Monk, Kevin Huerter. It was before the playoffs, so it's fine. But it's just, you go through the list of these teams, and it is just extremely frustrating. It really is. Because let's take the Celtics and Heat, for example. That series could be phenomenal. If you look at last year, that going to Game 7, Heat up 3 at one point. With the healthy Jimmy Butler, add on Scary Terry, and then obviously Jaime Jaquez staying healthy instead of getting hurt that last game. That is a phenomenal series, which I feel like we got taken from us, which greatly unfortunate. You look at the Knicks and the Sixers. Imagine the Knicks fully healthy and how scary good that would be. Look at the Bucks, Pacers. Imagine how good that series would be with the healthy Bucks team. But yeah, you look at that Bucks Pacers series, phenomenal series, especially with the lead up to it after that play-in game and then after those regular season games. Phenomenal series. The West is taking less injuries, but I mean, that Clippers Mavericks series, 2 amazing players injured in Kawhi and Luka. Again, Luka is playing. I think the only series that was unaffected was Lakers Nuggets, but that was until Game 5 because AD got hurt Game 5. But the only thing that wasn't affected all series was Timberwolves and Suns. That was our only true injury-free series. Teams just actually dueling it out, hashing it out. Everything else has injuries. It's frustrating. It's beyond frustrating. It's been a great playoff so far, without question. But it always makes you wonder, what the hell? How much closer could these games be? How much closer could the Heat be to the Celtics? How much better could the Knicks be with Julius Randle? It just changes everything. So, I just kind of wanted to talk about my frustrations. If you wanted to look at the top comments right here to this Luka announcement, we'll check it out real quick. Even if they win this series, there's no way they get any further with his knee not being able to heal properly. It's the unfortunate truth. Like, seriously, it just is. They're not beating the Thunder without a healthy Luka. Clippers, we got a guy with knee problems too, with knee troubles too. If he wins, then it'll be viewed as a gritty clutch performance gutting through the pain. If he loses, this will be viewed as an excuse from a fat loser who doesn't try hard enough. I don't necessarily agree with that comment. I don't see Mavs or Clippers beat the Thunder in this condition. I don't either. I truly don't. This year's playoffs all-injured team would three-peat. That's the whole point of this video, is really just talking about how injuries are greatly affecting everything. Everything. So many games, so many series. I think, again, I said one series that was truly just no injuries. Let's just best versus, our best squad versus your best squad. And that was the Suns and the Timberwolves. It's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, but it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comment section down below. Feel free to like, subscribe. I don't say it enough, but it greatly helps the channel. Seriously. I know I post a lot of things regarding a lot of different categories. But that's what makes it great, in my opinion. I'm biased, though. As always, though, I appreciate you for watching. This is Ollie Been Different. We've been different. And we out.